This small bedside cabinet is made of MDF, prepared with 2 coats of green matte emulsion and 1 coat of acrylic lacquer. The top is to be marbled to imitate Sienna marble, which comes from around that town in Italy. After putting on the protective masking tape, Keith very lightly dusts some white glaze onto the door frame to gently age it. He uses classic colour medium mixed with white emulsion in a ratio of 4:1, applied with a soft Polyvine rubbing-in brush, creating a dusty base similar to a traditional lime wash. He then carefully measures the door and then divides it up with tape into a lattice work. When he's done that, he carefully paints a glaze made up of yellow emulsion and classic colour medium mixed in the ratio of 1:1. He then takes the tape off to reveal the finished effect. Simple, but stunning. But you do have to take some time to make sure you have divided the door up carefully, or you might not be so happy with your handiwork. Then comes the marbling. You'll need 2 bowls, one for the background glaze and one for the veins. Pour some scumble into the bowl. Add a little classic colour medium and mix. Keith mixes up 2 palettes. The first one is white, yellow oxide, raw sienna and magenta. The second contains burnt sienna, red oxide and black. Again, the classic colour medium is used here to keep the glaze open for longer, a particularly useful trick in hot weather. This marble is done in 2 stages, laying and distressing a glaze, and secondly, adding the veins. Colour and tone are the most important elements. A gentle colour gradation will give a more realistic effect. Apply the yellow oxide and raw sienna glazes in drifts, gradually building up the tones. Stipple the colours together to maintain the areas of colour but blending in any brush marks or lines. Gently blend the work with the master softener. The work can be dried more quickly but carefully with a hot air gun. Take care not to get too close to the work. The glaze for the veins needs to flow easily so that it can be applied with an artist's brush. Using the black and red glazes, double load the brush. Hold it loosely between 2 fingers, roll it along the work and allow the thickness to vary. The main veins tend to follow the general diagonal direction of the base. Follow lines that you discover in the base coat between tones. The brush can also be triple loaded. Introduce some of the magenta from the other palette. Secondary veins are smaller and run across the main veins. The acrylic lacquer in the glaze helps the flowability.
The basic secret for marbling is really to have this flow of colour, which will always fool the eye to a certain extent because it achieves solidity to the work. So the flow of colour is the basic secret. It takes a long time to do marbling, and it really can be, high standards can be achieved by over marbling and doing many layers, and each layer being separated by a layer of lacquer.
Blend the work with the master softener and assess if further veins will enhance the marble. Don't overdo it. Dry the work and varnish with acrylic lacquer. The lacquered surface can be polished to give a shiny surface that is durable, heat and water resistant.